can see my slide.
Yes, you can see us.
Okay, the record can start.
Okay, hello and hi everyone. Okay, my name is Muhammad Ferudin bin Muhammad Feno, and my matrix number is J46459. We are from Group 1. Today we'll be presenting on business meeting via conference.
There's something.
Okay, I'm sorry, I proceed. Okay, in today's workplace, conference meeting have become an essential part of communication and collaboration. So our goal is to help you to understand not only how they work, but also how to prepare and participate effectively. Okay, in this presentation, we will cover how to prepare for a business meeting, useful English expression commonly used in business meeting, what to do, how to set up a meeting, and important do's and don'ts. Okay, other than that, how to set up, confirm, and postpone a meeting professionally. And the last one will be language expressions with example for real life situation. Okay, we hope this presentation helps you understand not just the process, but the skills needed for successful conference meeting. Okay, thank you, and let's get started. Now, I would like to hand over the presentation to Fatiha, who will begin with our first topic. Okay, Fatiha.
Thank you, Fadirul. Hello, everyone. My name is Nur Fatiha binti Amaniza. My matric number is G46457. I am from BSPM 5. So today I would like to present preparing for a business meeting via conference. Okay, firstly, what is a conference call? A conference call is a meeting that allows multiple participants to communicate simultaneously from different locations via a phone or online video platform. Without physically meeting, it enables business professionals to collaborate, share updates, discuss work-related issues, and make decisions. The use of video conference platforms like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, and Webex has become widespread in the workplace as a result of technological advancements. Okay, so how do you set up a video conference calls? To set up a video conference call, several steps should be followed. Firstly, choose a reliable platform such as Zoom, Google Meet, or Microsoft Teams based on the participants' availability and preference. Okay, second, schedule the meeting by selecting a suitable date and time that fits everyone's schedule. Number three, prepare the agenda to outline the purpose and topic of discussion. So, number four, send the invitation link to all participants through email or chat, including details such as time, link, and password if required. So, number five, test the technology beforehand by checking internet connection, camera, and microphone. So, number six, prepare materials such as slides or documents to be shared during the meeting. Tanu, can you scroll down the slides? Okay. So, what are the things we should do? Okay, firstly, be punctual and join the call on time. Number two, dress appropriately, especially if the camera is on. Number three, mute the microphone when not speaking to avoid background noise. Number four, speak clearly and professionally. Number five, maintain good posture and eye contact with the camera. So number six, follow the meeting agenda and respect other speakers. Lastly, take notes for important points and action items. Okay, next slide. Okay, so things we should not do. Firstly, do not interrupt when others are speaking. Secondly, avoid multitasking, such as checking your phone or browsing other websites. Number three, do not eat or make distracting movements during the call. Number four, avoid speaking too loudly or using informal language. Okay, so lastly, do not forget to end the call politely or leave without informal ideas. Okay, so I'm passing back to Fadirul for present.
and don'ts. Okay, so I proceed further for what is a pre-conference call. Okay, pre-conference call is something that we need to prepare before the meeting or the call to be happens. Okay, a pre-conference call is a short prep call before the main meeting happens. The main purpose is to ensure that everyone is prepared. So that is the main priority of the pre-conference call. Okay. It also helps to ensure smooth communications during the actual conference call, which is reduce technical disruption and clarify the meeting objective in advance. Common phrase also include apologizing for absence, addressing technical difficulties, and politely managing interruptions during the call. Okay, next, Anu. Okay, uh, Tanu, you already changed the slide to the next slide, or my line is okay. Thank you, Tanu. Okay, so in conference calls, there will be language expression that can be used. Okay, so for this language expression is the one that you use to set up, confirm, and also postpone a meeting. Okay, to set up a meeting, you can use something that is professional, which is you asking the other participants where they have the availability for the meeting. For example, you can use the line which is please let me know your availability for meeting next week, or you can use can we arrange a meeting to discuss the topic that you want to discuss with other participants. Okay, once you set up a meeting, then you need to reconfirm the meetings in advance to avoid any absences in future. So for confirming a meeting, you can use word like please confirm if the proposed time for the meeting works for you, or maybe you can use looking forward to our meeting, which is the one that has been scheduled on the date. Okay. If the meeting has to be postponed or cancelled, or maybe rescheduled, you can use something that is professional to avoid any misunderstanding in future. So you can we move our meeting to another day, or there's a new date you can propose to the participants at time to the participant if they okay with the new schedule. Okay, other than that, you can apologize for the postpone, which is you can use word as unfortunately something has come up and I need to reschedule our meeting or originally set for the date that's been promised before. Okay, so this is the importance for the language expression, which is the importance when managing meetings in a professional setting. These terms are helpful for effective communication, which is to encourage retaining the values of professionalism, intelligence, and appreciation for the time of the participants, which is you appreciate the another participant time when you set up a meeting or also reschedule a meeting. So that's all from me. I'll pass to the next presenter. And thank you.
Thank you, Fadirul. Hi everyone, so my name is thaanushri and my matrix number is J46463. So today I will be telling you the examples of language expressions that we use during a video conference call. As for the beginning, we will start with the beginning a conference call. We can start the conference call by saying, good morning everyone, shall we get started? Or thank you for joining, let's begin. As for the second, we will be going to clarifying during a conference call. Clarify during a conference call can actually mean like when you are going to clarify some other participants' points or when you don't understand when two participants are communicating. So for example, you could say, would you clarify what you meant by that? Or sorry, can you repeat the last point? As for the third point, we are going to go for taking a break from a conversation. Normally, we take a break during a class or during a meeting when it's been going on for more than an hour or more than a half an hour. So when we notice that the meeting is going on for a long time, we can start telling them that let's have a break by letting them know like let's have a 5 minutes break or shall we pause here for a quick break? As for the next point, we will go by returning after a break. Once they are returning after a break, we have to make sure that everyone is already in the meeting, in the conference call. So we will be asking, is everyone back? Let's continue. Or welcome back, shall we resume? As for the next point, we will go by introducing oneself. We can introduce ourselves during a video conference call by saying like, hi, this is Tanu from HR department. Or also, hello, I am Ellen from the culinary team. I will pass to the next.
Thank you, Tanu. Okay, so example of language expression. Firstly, negotiating successfully. So for example, let's find a solution that benefits both sides, or we can use, how about we compromise on this timeline? Okay, so second point, for example of language expressions, ending the conference calls, maybe we can say, thank you everyone for your time today. Or secondly, let's summarize the key points before we close. Okay, so my last point for planning for future meetings, maybe we can use, shall we schedule our next meeting for next Friday? Or we can use also, I will send out the calendar invite for our follow-ups discussion. Okay, so that's all from me. I'm passing to Nelicia.
Hi everyone, my name is Nalsia and my matrix number is A46480. I'm from BSPM SEM 5. So first is stating the purpose of the conference call. So when starting a meeting, it's important to begin by explaining the main goal. That is, share the meeting agenda clearly so that everyone knows what to expect. And then try to keep everyone focused on the objectives throughout the meeting. This helps make the session more organized and productive. Next, we should always avoid speaking over others. Before replying, wait for a short pause to make sure no one else is talking. You can use the raise hand or reaction button to show you want to speak. It's help. If you accidentally interrupt someone, apologize politely. Also, remember to respect turn taking and listen actively. These habits show good manners and effective communication. Then there is some signal phrases when you have a question. You can say, excuse me, may I ask something? Or sorry to interrupt, I have a question. Another polite way is, could I clarify one point, please? You can also use hand raise or chat feature to get attention. These phrases help you to participate politely and clearly during online meetings. That's all. I will pass to Nabihah.
All right, thank you, Nelsia. I'll be talking about my name is Nabihah binti Alias. My matric number J46485, and I will be talking about an important communication skill that we often use in professional setting, especially during online meeting or conference. In any business meeting, agreeing politely and clearly helps create a positive atmosphere and show respect for others' opinion. It also makes teamwork smoother, especially when people are joining from different background or location. There's three main categories of agreement expression. Firstly is strong agreement. Second is partial or polite agreement. Third is supporting someone's idea. So for strong agreement, we use this expression when we completely agree with what someone has said, and when we share the same opinion or believe the idea is absolutely right. Some example is, first, I completely agree with you. That's exactly my point as well. I could agree more. Absolutely. You are right about that. That's a great observation. I'm on the same page. Using strong agreement also build good rapport among team members because it shows that you value their input and support their ideas fully. Second is partial or polite agreement. In some cases, we might agree with a point, but we also want to share a different opinion or add a new perspective. In this situation, we can use expression like I agree with you to some extent. That's a good point, and I like to add, yes, I see where you are coming from. I agree in principle, but perhaps we could also consider. That makes sense, though we might want to explore other options too. These phrases are polite and professional. They allow to express agreement while still giving space for discussion. Using polite agreement is especially important in conference call where tone can be harder to interpret. It helps sound respectful and constructive even when don't fully agree. The third is supporting someone's ideas. It's always good to acknowledge others' contribution and show that to support them. This builds collaboration and teamwork. Here are some useful expression. I support what just mentioned the name just said. That's a valid point and it's aligned with our objective. I think just mention the name is absolutely right about that. Good idea that could really help us move forward. I agree and I think this approach will work well. This not only show agreement but also help to highlight other people contribution in the meeting, which is great for team spirit. Using the right expression to agree with others during a conference call is essential for maintaining professionalism and cooperation in a virtual meeting. Tone and word choice matter a lot because people can always see facial expression or body language. So using this polite and professional expression helps sound positive, confident, and respectful. Next, for disagreement, in business meeting, we very common for people to have different opinion. However, it's not what we say, but how we say it that's the matters most. Being able to disagree respectfully help maintain teamwork, professionalism, and good relationship, even when we don't share the same view. There are three main categories of polite disagreement expression. Firstly, polite disagreement, mostly diplomatic tone. Second, softening disagreement. Third, offering an alternative. This expression for polite disagreement, this expression allow us to express a different opinion in a respectful and diplomatic way. They show that we have listened and understood the other person's point, but we also have a different perspective to share. There are some useful examples include, I see your point, but I'm not sure I completely agree. That's an interesting idea, though I have a slightly different perspective. I understand where you're coming from, but perhaps we could look at it another way. I respect your opinion, but I think there may be another approach. That's one way to see it, but we have considered. This response is polite and shows that value their idea while gently expressing disagreement. It's perfect for professional discussion where tone and respect are very important. Second, softening disagreement. This type of expression is used when we want to disagree, but we don't want to sound too direct or confrontational. It helps us sound thoughtful and open-minded. Some example is, you might be right, but I think we should also think about. I agree to some extent, but there are a few concerns we should address. I'm afraid I see it differently, but I appreciate your point. I'm not entirely convinced about that. Could you explain a bit more? That's a fair point, though my experience suggests otherwise. This technique disagreements sound cooperative rather than critical. It keeps the conversation constructive and balanced. And the last is offering an alternative. When disagree with someone, it's more effective it, if can suggest another idea or solution instead of just saying no. This show that solution focus and contributing positively to the discussion. The useful example is instead of that approach, what if we try? I think there might be a better solution if we, perhaps we could take a slightly different direction. That's a valid suggestion, but how about we also consider? I see your idea. Maybe we could combine it with another option. This showed that thinking critically but still supporting the team overall goal. It's helped move the discussion forward in a positive and productive way. When we use this expression, we avoid conflict, maintain professionalism, and encourage open discussion, all of which are essential for effective teamwork and decision making. So, in a meeting or a conference call, it's perfectly fine to disagree as long as do it politely and constructively. All right, that's all from me, and that's all from us for business meeting via conference call presentation. Thank you.